Hey guys, so I made a video and released it the other day talking about my thoughts on the keto diet. I am so shocked at how many of you have reached out to me just from that video. It's not our most watched video, but I think just in the past 2 days, 48 hours, when did I release it? Yesterday? I have had like 10 challenge signups for my 6-week challenge, and I have had quite a few people reach out to me and say thank you for making this video because 1, I've been doing the keto diet and not seeing progress, 2, I've been doing the keto diet and I hate it, and 3, it sounds so much more maintainable to be able to track my macros. But people have also been saying to me, what is tracking macros? I understand that. What is tracking macros? So tracking macros is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. It means that you are counting your calories essentially, but you're also paying attention, more so even than calories, to your macronutrients, which are your carbs, your protein, and your fats. This makes up your calories. So rather than saying I'm trying to eat 1,600 calories a day, you have a certain amount of grams of carbs that you're eating, grams of protein that you're eating, and grams of fat that you're eating. And essentially, if you're hitting those, you're hitting your macros. See? The cool thing about this is that you can eat whatever you want. Now, that means within reason though. I'm not telling you to go eat a tub of ice cream, and you'll find that a tub of ice cream probably won't fit into your macros. Have you ever heard that term? If it fits my macros, that's where that comes from. So, if you want though, you could say, eat 2 donuts for breakfast. Who doesn't want to eat 2 donuts for breakfast sometimes? I mean, I want to eat 2 donuts for breakfast sometimes. And still see results, and still see gains in the gym, and still see weight loss. That's awesome, right? How that works though, is that it's kind of portion control and give and take. If you're gonna eat 2 donuts for breakfast, and it fits your macros, go for it. But you might have to eat chicken and broccoli for lunch, and egg whites for dinner, and a protein shake for a snack to fit in the rest of your macro goals. Does that make sense? But isn't it awesome to have the flexibility of being able to eat what you want to eat? I think that is so cool. So, as a former restrictive dieter, I can honestly say that counting macros has saved my life. What I do want to say though is that I am not somebody who counts macros every single day and plan to until the day I die. The reason for this is because sometimes you gotta just live too. You might have every excuse in the book and say, I don't want to weigh my food. I don't want to have to measure out half a cup of rice. I just want to eat. I get that. I totally get that you just want to eat. However, any diet, again, this isn't a diet, but any diet, I'm using that term loosely, you're gonna have a give and take with. If you want to be able to eat a donut, that's cool, but you're gonna have to track the rest of your food. It's that simple. Same thing with like, okay, going back to the keto diet. You just know that carbs are off limit. But wouldn't it be much cooler if you could do the pain in the ass task of having to measure out your carb intake but still being able to eat them? That's where macros come into play. Essentially, macros are different for everybody, and this is custom based on your activity level, your age, your height, your weight, your goals, your gender. So it's not that easy to say, look up on Google and be like, oh, women need 1,200 calories a day. By the way, I hate that guideline. I hate that guideline so much. I don't think pretty much any woman needs 1,200 calories a day. I am 5 feet tall. Literally, I'm the size of a 5th grader, and I don't even eat 1,200 calories a day when I'm dieting. I'm active, I work out a lot, I have muscle mass. That is a horrible guideline, and I get so many women who email me and they'll say, well, I eat 1,200 calories a day and I'm not losing weight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're not losing weight because your body thinks you're starving. That's where it gets confusing once again. If your body thinks you're starving, the first thing it's gonna shut off is fat loss. Your body needs to pump blood through your organs. It needs to do all those bodily functions that keep you breathing and keep you alive. So therefore, it's not concerned about whether or not you're losing fat. So the lower you drop your calories, the more it's gonna fight you. that's where, once again, counting macros comes in. You can actually eat more food than you probably think that you can, but it's playing with the ratios. Most people eat way too many carbs, way too much fat, and not enough protein. That's the problem. I see more people who don't eat enough protein, and therefore, one, they're hungry because protein is more satiating. Two, they're not seeing the gains they want with muscle or the fat loss. So that's really where the problems come in. Now, where am I going with all of this? What I do with these 6-week challenges, these are completely online programs, so I don't work with any of my clients in person. If you're in California or you're in India, you can do this program. All right, so my 6-week challenge, I teach you how to track your macros. I teach you what macros are all about. If you're a total beginner, that's fine. Most of my clients are total beginners. I don't tell you what you have to eat. I don't. I tell you how to use an app to track your macros for your goals. I provide you with my recipe ebook for suggestions of how to track and what to eat. I provide you with a grocery guide for suggestions, but you're not limited to any of this. That means if you're a vegetarian, you can do this. If you're a pescatarian, you can do this. If you're gluten-free, you can do this. Literally anybody can track their macros no matter what their dietary restrictions are. I help you with figuring out what your macros should be, and I coach you along the entire time. You also get a 6-week workout program custom to you and your goals. I know that I can have clients who they can only work out 3 times a week for 30 minutes, and that's okay. And then I have clients who can work out 6 days a week and they have an hour, and that's okay too. And then I have clients who they're stay-at-home moms and they can only work out when their babies are asleep. So we make an at-home workout plan. And then I have college students who they have access to a full college gym, and I make a plan for them too. This program is custom to you and what your needs and goals are. That was the brilliance behind my idea, because aren't we all individual people? Your best friend Sally, whatever works for her, I'm sure she told you about the keto diet, whatever works for her is not necessarily gonna work for you. And I know that. And I know that because what worked for all my friends never worked for me. Trust me, I tried. So where I'm going with this is that I would love to teach you about macros, teach you how to work out to fit in your life, teach you how to be fit for life but not have fitness consume your life. Guys, I'm not a fitness competitor. I'm a normal person. I want to eat pizza with my husband sometimes. I want to go for pancakes at midnight sometimes. That's life. I want to be able to do that. But I also want to be really fit as I possibly can, as healthy as I possibly can be. And I want to know that I'm feeding my body what it needs. But if I want to eat a donut, sometimes I can eat a donut. Don't you guys want that? Doesn't this sound too good to be true? It's honestly not too good to be true. It's not. And I would love to help you with it. My 6-week challenge is coming up again. I have worked now with over 500 clients on this 6-week challenge. I have year-round programs, but this challenge is by far my most popular program. Like I said, it's a 6-week workout plan. It's how to track your macros. It's help with tracking your macros. It's my recipe ebook. It's a grocery guide. It has prizes at the end. I check in with you weekly. I hold you accountable. You fill out an accountability report every week, and it's $99. Is that worth it? Spots are so limited. I only run these a couple times a year. Okay, more than a couple times a year. Generally every 8 weeks, even though they're 6-week challenges. There's always a 2-week break. I put my heart and soul into these plans. I truly dedicate a lot of time to making every single person's individualized plan. My husband knows I spend a lot of time on these plans. And I love them. I love helping people. I especially love helping people who are so frustrated because they've over-restricted, because they're starving, because they're not eating carbs, because they're not eating fat. I hate that. I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to live, and that is my goal. That is what I want to teach you. I want to teach you how to be healthy and fit for life. Because let's be honest, diets have an end date, and what do you do once they end? I would love to help you guys. I'm taking enrollment now. It fills up fast. I only take limited spots for this. Remember, this is a custom plan, custom to you. I only take a certain amount of people for this plan, and it is more than half full. It starts July 10th. I know it's the summer, but again, you can work this plan into your life. I work this plan and help you work this plan around your life. So if you're going on vacation, that's okay. I'm not telling you that you need to eat broccoli the whole time you're on vacation. I'm not telling you that. Remember, you can essentially fit in your macros what you want to eat. With that being said, I'm taking enrollment. Go to ninafitnesstraining.com. The link is below. $99 to join. I will probably close enrollment later this week or next week, depends how many people sign up after this video, but I would love to work with you and teach you a sustainable way to get results that will last and that you can use for the rest of your life.